Hello, my name's Audrey Marie, and I'm going to give you a little recap over the 5 books that I've read in September, and also give you a little bit of an idea as to what I might be reading in October, because I'm so excited to get into October and see what mood I'm in for the spooky season. But I'm excited to give you a little recap over what I've read in the past month. So first off, I had Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. And this was a good end of the summer type of vibes book. I love Elsie Silver. I've read the entire series of the Chestnut Springs, and I've loved that series so much. I read Wild Love earlier this year as well, and I love that one. So I knew going into this that I would love this book, and I ate this up. I read this so fast, and I loved every single character in this story. It was just so heartwarming. It was so fun between West and Skylar. So sweet. I loved every single moment of it. I just love when books include children in their storyline and growing the family bond with this new character in the family. Just so sweet and so heartwarming. And the kids just say the darndest things sometimes. So it's just funny what comes out of their mouth. And you can just make a kid say the most random thing. And it just works because they're children. So I ate this up. Definitely recommend the Rose Hill series to anybody who wants to get into small town country romances. The next 4 books that I've read are kind of correlate with one another. I read Crave by Tracy Wolff, and oh my god, I ate this book up in like 4 days. 4 to 5 days. I read this physically, and this just introduces you into the world of Catsmere Academy and the world of the supernatural that correlate with all these characters, and I ate this up. I love this book so much. I could not put it down. All I wanted to do was read this book and not even do my homework. So I highly recommend this series. I will say the book is very modern, so it has references to the modern world. So in the long run, this book's probably not going to hold up very well because there's references to celebrities that are around this time frame. So it's probably not going to hold up in the long run. But right now, I knew the references they were making, and it was just great to see it because Crave left on a massive cliffhanger. I got automatically into Crush. I did listen to this fully audiobook because I needed to wait for my Amazon order for this book, and I loved every moment of it. I was able to do homework while listening to this book and get further into the world and the characters, and it just makes it so deep. It is so good. This one was very interesting because it introduces a new character, and I love that character so much. I didn't have the greatest opinion of him in the beginning, but he grows on me even further in all of the next books in the series. But I ate this book up, left on another massive cliffhanger. I went straight into the 3rd one, which is Covet. I love this world. I love this series. It's absolutely phenomenal. This one had higher stakes than the past 2. I bawled my eyes out while reading this. So that just shows that I love this series and love the characters. They have engraved themselves into my heart and my memory for good, and I will remember this series for years to come. Highly recommend. That's all I'm gonna say about all these books, is I just highly recommend this entire series. Left on another massive cliffhanger. Clearly that's what Tracy Wolff loves to do. So next I went into Court by Tracy Wolff. They have had this constant question over something, and it finally revealed itself at the end, but then also left it on a cliffhanger. This one was the longest so far in the series, but I ate it up. It did take me a little bit longer because I had a lot of school projects going on. When one character dies, I'm always in my emotions, and it just hurts. It hurts. It physically hurts, and it feels like I've lost someone because I love these characters so much. I originally didn't think I was gonna like this series as much as I have, or even read it as fast as I have. I thought I was gonna read the first one, maybe be interested in it, and then jump into a different series or a different book. I would love this series unbelievably so much. There's 2 more books in the series, and I plan on getting to them next month. Highly recommend the series. So great. But I've had an amazing month of September reading. These were absolutely perfect books to be reading in September, getting me in the fall mood and getting me into the chillier months of the year. I loved every single one of these books. I highly recommend every single one of them. You could not go wrong with any of these. Month of October, I'm thinking of staying in the supernatural or paranormal or fantasy genre because I'm just so in the mood. Every once in a while I'll probably get into a dark romance just to break up my fantasy series so I don't mix the two of them together. But straight off the bat, since I just read the first 4 books of the Crave series, I'm gonna jump straight into Charm. I already plan on doing this. I already started filming a YouTube video for this, for me to be reading this, so I'm gonna jump straight into Charm. I'm excited to continue the story and see what Court left off on because such a massive cliffhanger and I need to know what's going on. With this being the 5th book of the series, then I plan on jumping straight into Cherish, which is the last and final book of the Crave series. I will be so sad to be done with the series, but I'm excited to see how they'll wrap up the storyline and finish off the series. The next 2 books are books that I read when I was younger. I have Carrier of the Mark and Shadow of the Mark. I read these so fast when I was younger and I love these books so much. I remember a little bit from the books. I'm excited to see if they hold up to my thoughts when I was in high school because I love these books. I bring them up every once in a while. But the next book that I was thinking of reading in between these 2 series or as a little palate cleanser before I start something else is the Mindfuck series by St. Abbey. I got this a couple months ago because they had a deal going on. I've been interested in reading this for a while now. It's always been on my radar as to get this book. It was just a little more expensive than like a normal book because it seems like to have 5 books in it. I've been so intrigued. I've also heard raving reviews about this series, so I'm excited to get into it and see what it's all about. I have read a couple dark romances before and I loved each one of them. So I'm ready to get into this and see what this has in store for me. It's gonna keep me in my spooky vibes instead of going straight into more summery, small town romance vibes. These are the 5 books on my radar to read in the month of October. I'm intrigued to see if I actually stick with this or I could completely derail from this. We'll wait and see. I'm a massive mood reader, so if I'm not feeling something, it's not going to be happening and I'm not going to love the book. And I don't want to destroy my thoughts on the books that I'm reading. It's just going to be on what I'm vibing with for the day, for the month. Because my vibes change constantly and we'll see how my schoolwork goes and affects what I'm thinking of reading. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you're excited to see me read one of the books that I've mentioned for October, just let me know. And also, if you want to hear all my thoughts and opinions over the 5 books that I read in September, go check them out. They're already out on my page. It'll be a fun time. Keep looking out for videos every week. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.